If you're already burned out playing Monster Hunter World, maybe it's time to try something new. Dauntless by Phoenix Labs is a monster fighting game that takes inspiration from the famous franchise, but with a less intimidating gameplay. Here's a quick review of the game. First off, let's talk about its art style. I have never expected Dauntless to shine brighter than Monster Hunter World, which is probably the leading title in the monster hunting genre. But what took me by surprise is its unique art style. The game starts by dropping you into Ramsgate, which is the hub town in Dauntless. I was not immediately touched by the title's sense of style, but as I progressed, it caught my attention. I can definitely say that everything about the game is gorgeous. It might be too much to say it is flawless or way beyond other titles, but it definitely has something to offer. To put it simply, Dauntless owns the competition for being colorful. Not too much, but enough to keep you fascinated. I actually found it helpful, as it gave me a sense of clarity while trying to grasp what the game is all about. For starters, I think the armor and weapon are fancy. I was introduced to 4 weapon types, which are axes, chain blades, swords, and shotguns. Each weapon comes with unique advantages. It is also worth noting that each beast is completely different, despite being quite similar in size. Hence, you cannot really tell as well if the weapon you are using is going to do more or the same damage with the other. Another noteworthy aspect of Dauntless is its monster-rific behemoths. The central concept of the game is to take out these massive creatures. The monster-killing adventure starts with a task to defeat a starter lizard. Think of this one as a dummy, which you would normally encounter in game genres like ARPGs. But hey, it is a lethal dummy, so to speak. If proven successful, you will be sent back to town to complete a quest, which will give you a weapon upgrade. If I remember correctly, I went from a training sword to a recruit sword. I just logged a few hours, but I have already managed to take down Sharag, a fire turtle, and some beaver monsters called Gnashers. At first, I thought that fighting these monsters in the long run would feel monotonous. It did not. It actually felt satisfactory, as each monster I fought felt completely different from the other. If there is one thing I would like to change, is the size diversity of the behemoths. Personally, I think it's nice to know that Dauntless helps keep a healthy competition in the gaming industry, particularly in the monster hunting genre. I love that Dauntless has more simplicity than Monster Hunter World, but I do not really see it as an edge. Think of the term simplicity as a double-edged sword. It's cool that you could easily find mastery, even after taking a handful of monsters. But as you progress, you might find the game's simplified combat system boring. After slaughtering some monsters, I have easily found myself obtaining mastery. For me, Dauntless is a game that is designed for dedicated players, the type who really want to play the game for a long time. If there's one thing that I could change in this game, that'll probably be its weapon system. Dauntless for me has a lack of diversity when it comes to weapons. Players could only access 4 types of weapon, a far cry from other monster hunting games with tons of weapons to choose from. Hopefully, the game gets the improvement it needs in future updates. Another good thing about Dauntless is it's free to play, so it's pretty much accessible by everyone. Overall, I think this game helps keep a healthy competition, which is good for the gaming community. Do you know other monster hunting games that are worth the shot? Share them in the comments section below. Also, don't forget to click on the subscribe button for more fun videos.